and beneficial. This concept can extend beyond food to include environmental responsibility. If properly practiced, halal encourage producer and consumer to make ethical and sustainable decisions, not just follow minimum rule. Okay, thank you.
That argument is too idealistic and does not reflect what really happens in the real world. In reality, most companies focus on profit, cost, and efficiency. They want to produce more at lower cost, not mainly follow religious philosophy in their daily operations. Even when a company is halal certified, their main system does not change. They still follow the same fast production model. For example, first, they overproduce food to meet high demand. Second, they waste resources such as water, energy, and raw materials. Thirdly, they use packaging like plastics that harm the environment. These practices clearly show that halal certification does not control how companies manage sustainability. Halal focuses more on what is permissible in Islam, especially in terms of ingredients and process, but it does not strongly regulate environmental impact like waste management or carbon emission.
The opposition also argues that halal fast food is not sustainable. We agree that fast food can be harmful. However, this is due to modern consumer culture, not halal itself. In fact, halal teaches moderation and discourages overconsumption. So instead of blaming halal, we should recognize that halal values actually oppose unsustainable lifestyle. Thank you.
But again, we must focus on reality, not just theory. In real life, consumers still overconsume halal food. Even when it's halal certified, people still buy in large amount, waste food, and choose convenience over sustainability. We can clearly see that fast food chains are still growing very fast. Even with halal certification, this shows that halal status does not automatically control people's behavior or make them consume responsibly. Because of this, halal alone cannot prevent unsustainable practices. Thank you.
Just now, the opposition just mentions about the transportation and carbon emissions. We agree that this is a global issue that affect all types of product, not just halal. However, halal principles go beyond just permissibility. They promote awareness of ethical production. This includes encouraging local production where goods are sourced and produced closer to consumers, reducing the needs for long-distance transportation. It also promotes responsible consumption, where individuals are mindful of what they buy, avoid waste, and choose products that align with ethical and sustainable values.
reject that argument. Firstly, there is no requirement in halal certification that force companies to use local sourcing or reduce emission. Halal focuses on the permissibility of ingredients and processes, not environmental sustainability. Secondly, imported halal products are still widely sold and consumed, which prove that transportation-related pollution continue regardless of halal status. Therefore, halal certification does not directly reduce environmental harm. That's all for me.
So, I think from my point of view, the opposition focuses too much on the weaknesses in how halal is practiced today. However, this is unfair because no system is perfect in implementation. Instead, we should look at the core values of halal. Halal promotes responsibility, moderation, and ethical responsibility. These values encourage people to avoid waste, act responsible, and treat both people and the environment with care. These principles clearly support environmental sustainability. They help reduce overconsumption, protect resources, and promote a balanced way of living. So, the real issue is not halal itself, but how it is applied. If practiced properly, halal can be a strong solution, not a problem. In conclusion, halal provides a good foundation for a more responsible and sustainable world. That's all from me.
As the last speaker, I would like to conclude our argument. The government side depends too much on if it is done properly. But we must focus on what is happening today. Right now, halal products still create waste, use plastic, and cause pollution. For example, food packaging is thrown away and plastic end up in river and seas. So, halal does not automatically make product environmental friendly. Therefore, we strongly agree and we strongly stand with our side. Thank you.
We tak record.
We strongly disagree.
Yeah.